If you want to get really flexible, then in this video I'm going to teach you an amazing concept that's very different than what you might think flexibility training is, but I guarantee you, if you're not doing this, this is going to take your flexibility training to the next level and some.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.
One of the key concepts of developing true flexibility is strength through range. It's got nothing to do with actual stretching, what I'm going to talk about in this video. So what do I mean? I mean strength training to your maximum range of motion, not a shortened range of motion. So if we use, for example, one of the most common areas of flexibility that people want to develop is the splits, the middle splits and the front splits. And one of the best ways to do that is to train full range of motion squats. So if you can squat all the way down to here, and you can do this quite easily when you're at rest or when you don't have any weight added, and then you warm up and you go for your back squat workout, you get the barbell on your back and you load up some weight, and all of a sudden you start strength training just to here because you're lifting a really heavy weight and you can't go lower than that, or for whatever reason, maybe you've been told that you shouldn't squat below that. You are not going to get more flexible, and you're certainly not going to teach your body to use your full range of motion effectively. So in that same example, you load up the barbell. If you come ass to grass, you literally go as low as you can possibly go and back up, and you do it with control, controlling the movement, really feeling where your weak points are, your sticking points are, and working through it. And even better, employing pause reps. So if you come down and you do a phase where you pause for a moment and then come back in each rep, all the way down, pause for a moment, and you're really letting the weight push you down into your full range of motion, and then coming out of the bottom with strength and control. That is one of the best ways that you can develop real flexibility. Hey, in case we haven't met, my name's Rad Burmeister. I'm one of the co-founders of Unity Gym and co-creators of the Unify Movement System, where we make driven people strong, flexible, and fit. If you want to know how we do that, grab one of our free downloads. You can click the link in the description to download any of our free blueprints, or you can click the Collections tab to get any of our strength, flexibility, calisthenics skills, or injury rehab programs. And hey, if you want to perform at your peak and get stronger, more flexible, and fitter than you've been before, then jump in to my UMS online coaching program, where you can get a 30-day free trial with the link in the description here and work with me personally and my team. Click the link now to get started. And this can be, you can do this in every single joint and every single movement in the body. So you can also do it with Cossack Squats, for example. So if you're doing Cossack Squats, are one of the best ways to develop flexibility in the lower body. In the ankle, knee, and hip, they're absolutely amazing. They're a really, really good movement. Cossack squats, split squats, and deficit deadlifts are my favorite by a country mile. So for a Cossack squat, for example, coming down and coming back up like this, if that's your full range of motion, great. But for somebody like me, if I train like that, I'm not going to get more flexible, and I'm not going to be able to express my true range of flexibility, because for me, I can come all the way down. So I need to be able to strength train where I'm coming all the way down with my Cossack squats. And by doing this, I'm taking my adductors and even my hamstrings through a really deep range of motion. I'm taking my ankle through a deep range of motion. And if I do that loaded, if I load up with a barbell on my back or a kettlebell or dumbbells in my front, then that really teaches my body how to express that strength. Same thing with split squats. If we talk about all the examples that I just gave before, if I'm just coming down to here, this is not going to develop the same level of flexibility for me as if I push my split squats all the way down, so that I'm really trying to think of getting that knee to go as far forward over the toes, keeping the back leg off the ground, so that I'm training that full range of motion. And then again with a deadlift pattern, of course, you don't always do these things. You've got to understand how to incorporate it all into your training and where it fits in. But if I'm deadlifting and I'm doing, say, a Romanian deadlift and just coming down to here, this is not going to develop, and this is, for a lot of people, this would be considered a pretty good range of motion. But if I have the capacity to be able to go below that, and I actually train that, where I'm training myself to go right through my full range of motion, get that real stretch in the hamstrings and glutes at the bottom of the range of motion there, and then develop strength through that range. That's one of the main things that develops flexibility for you. Same thing for the upper body. For example, if you just do pronated dumbbell bench pressing or a barbell bench press, you look at the range of motion that that allows in my shoulder. Look at just at the humerus and the shoulder joint. You look at how far it can go. Whereas if I go to a dumbbell neutral grip, watch what happens in my shoulder joint. See how much deeper that goes just from changing that range of motion. So by training full range of motion with the dumbbell, same with the shoulder press, you know, full range of motion from here to here. Same with a pull-up. If I do pull-ups and I train from a dead hang all the way down here like this, to all the way up chest to bar, all the way back down, and training that range rather than these sort of half reps that you see people doing in the gym, that is going to have a massive impact on the flexibility of my shoulders. Same with external and internal rotation. You can use it for any movement in the body. Train full range of motion, develop strength there. So actually use this as your strength training and watch how much more flexible you get. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel and make sure you click the notification bell so you know when our weekly videos are uploaded. Now, the best thing for you to do if you want to stay connected with us and get free online coaching is to join our private Facebook group. It's called the UMS Movement Mastermind, and we go live daily where we answer our members' questions. It's very interactive because you can post questions while we're live and we interact with you on the show. You can also upload videos or pictures of yourself with any movements, any stretches, strength training movements, calisthenics, weightlifting, anything that you're struggling with, and we'll critique you, give you feedback, let you know how you can get better. It's a really valuable resource. It allows a lot of communication with us and also our senior tribe members. You'll get answers very, very quickly, and it's absolutely free. So jump on Facebook, search for UMS Movement Mastermind and join now. Until next time, have a great day.